You're on the internet. No, you are, seriously. Look, I know it sounds a bit far-fetched, but you are on the internet. Well done. What you may not know is that search engines like Google, or no, that's basically the only one, isn't it? Search engines can actually only display a very small amount of the entire internet. Imagine the internet is the sea, and you go out on a boat, you can only see the surface of the sea, and it's sort of like Google is the boat and the internet is the sea, so you can only see the surface of the internet. Surface. Websites that you can get to with a search engine are part of what is called the surface web. People like comparing the internet to the sea, that's probably where the saying surfing the web came from or something. But a very large amount of the internet isn't accessible from Google, and this is called the deep web. Right, if you don't know, this is how Google works. Google sends out these things called web crawlers, which search a web page for hyperlinks, links to other websites. They follow those hyperlinks, and they keep doing this until they find a new website that they've never found before. They then save a copy of this website and later add it into their big library of websites. When you search on Google, you're basically just searching through that library that the web crawlers have created. So if you create a website and no one links to it, Google can't find it and you're not part of the surface web. I'm sorry, you're part of the deep web. But the deep web isn't just boring websites, you also get really strange websites where you can hire assassins. And look at this, for example. You can hire someone to shoplift for you. But this is probably on some sort of encrypted website with passwords and stuff, which is why the web crawlers couldn't find it. I have never been in the deep web. I want to keep it over there. Keep it in the virtual shadows, okay? I don't want an assassin at the moment. If you do want to go on the deep web, you need some sort of special browser thing, and you need to cover your internet tracks, otherwise the FBI will get you. You think the internet is big, but really all you're seeing is the surface. There's so much more. This, internet actually being bigger than it is also reminded me of another thing I read. Everything that anyone has ever seen, everything our computers and cameras and stuff can see, and all the energy and stuff, basically all of the matter that we see only makes up, I think, 5% of the entire universe. After this 5%, you get dark matter and dark energy and all that kind of stuff that no one really knows about. You think the visible universe is big, but then actually it's only 5%. And included in that 5% is every planet that we've ever seen with a telescope. That is very big, and that's still only 5%. There's probably so much more that we think we've got figured out, but actually it's just so much bigger than we can ever see at the moment. For a long time, we used to think the Earth was flat, but now we know it's not. Actually, there is a group of people that think the Earth is flat still. They're called the Flat Earth Society or something. They're pretty crazy. There's so much that we don't know. For example, I reckon that tree out my window is actually made of cheese, but it's just a kind of cheese that we haven't discovered yet. If you're wondering if I made up this whole 5% thing, Brian Cox told me personally. Or not personally, but he told someone else who wrote it down, and then I read it on Reddit, actually.